Okay, now we're going to talk about the field goal blocks and how to choose one. There's two different field goals blocks. There's a 1-inch field goal tee, and then and then there's a 2-inch field goal block. The difference is basically height at the line of scrimmage. That's what I tell all of my kids. The common misconception is it's going to get you a whole bunch more distance, it's going to get you a whole bunch more power. Really, that stuff comes from mechanics. So when you're choosing the block, you don't really want to choose it based on what's going to get me more distance. You want to choose it based on what's going to give me height at the line of scrimmage, because that's really what it controls. It controls that ball getting up really fast, getting it up over the line of scrimmage. So when you're choosing blocks, keep that in mind. It's not really about distance, because you're going to control distance with mechanics. It's more about height at the line of scrimmage. So my rule of thumb for young kids is if you're just a stud athlete that happens to be the kicker, you might want to use the 2-inch block. That's going to get height at the line of scrimmage. It's going to get your ball to go up and get through those uprights. If you're the stud soccer player that's trying out for the team and you're used to kicking balls closer to the ground, you might want to use the 1-inch field goal block. And obviously, if you've been practicing for a while and you're trying to make this some type of college aspiration, you might want to practice off the ground and maybe shave this down to a 1/2-inch tee or lower based on how good you are. But again, for field goal blocks, you think about height at the line of scrimmage, not necessarily distance. 2-inch tee gets that ball up real easy. 1-inch tee, not so much, but it's more of a soccer style type kick. And then off the ground, obviously it takes a lot of mechanics to get it up over the line of scrimmage, but that's what you'd be using if you were looking to train to go to college. And the same thing when we're talking about kickoff tees, same rules apply. We have a 1-inch kickoff tee, a 2-inch kickoff tee. Depending on what field goal block you use, you're probably going to want to use the same kickoff tee. You have the 1-inch and then the 2-inch. So when you're talking about field goal blocks, 1-inch, 2-inch based on height at the line of scrimmage, and when you're talking about kickoff tees, you probably just want to mirror whatever you're using for your field goal block.